So hello, we're here at PDAC in Toronto, and I am here with Luke Alexander from Newcore Gold. So Luke, do you want to give us a quick introduction to Newcore Gold?
Yeah, so Newcore Gold, we're listed on the TSX, and we also trade on the OTCQX in the US as well as on the Frankfurt Exchange. We're advancing the Enchi project in Ghana. It's a district-scale exploration project that's fundamentally underpinned by robust economics that we put out in a 2024 PEA, which we're now advancing to a PFS, which we'll have out in the middle of this year, June of this year. We see that as a major catalyst for the company, the de-risking work that we've done, as well as the very robust economics that were presented in the PEA. We're looking to now convert that in the PFS, but it's also important to highlight that we're not going to lose focus on exploration. So we are in the midst of a 45,000 meter drill program at the moment, and we have been putting results out every 6 weeks or so. So we'll continue to aggressively drill, as well as obviously de-risk the project with the PFS out in the middle of this year.
Excellent. So as you mentioned, you're continuing to drill. I know you kind of in the past year expanded your exploration targets. Do you want to talk about any kind of latest news? What's the focus right now?
Yeah, so probably the latest news is we announced that the full warrants were exercised. So we had some warrants that were outstanding that expired at the end of February 27th. We announced today actually that $10.3 million of cash has now come into the treasury. What that'll allow us to do is to look to expand our drill program well beyond the 45,000 meters. If you look at the results we've put out over the last year or so, a lot of that drilling has been focused on resource conversion, so moving ounces from the inferred to the indicated category. So that's one of the key de-risking elements that's required for the PFS that we're going to put out in the middle of this year. But now with the additional drilling that we're doing, we're back to pure resource expansion. We're focused on diamond drilling, some of the high-grade targets that we've identified across our project. So we're aggressively drilling those at the moment, and we're expecting to be drilling right through 2026. So lots of news flow from that perspective. And if you look at some of the results that we've put out in January of this year from some of those high-grade, deeper targets that we've identified, they've been very good results and encourage us with the geological understanding that we've got on our project.
All right, excellent, thank you. And just kind of in the near term, what should we be on the lookout for from Newcore?
Yeah, so near term, obviously we announced that we've just had that $10.3 million come into the treasury, so I would expect that that could lead to us expanding the drill program beyond the 45,000 meters, and then we are aggressively drilling on the project, so you can continue to expect to see drill results coming out. But then one of the major catalysts, as I've mentioned, is that PFS that we're looking to get out in June of this year. If you go back and look at our PEA, when we released that in 2024, that had a major impact on our share price. We had a big uptick in volume and a big move up in the share price. So our view is that putting a PFS out with strong economics could be a major catalyst for the company, and that's something we're extremely excited about to have coming out in June of this year.
Excellent. Well, we'll definitely have to check back in. Luke, I want to thank you for joining us here today at mining.com.au, and hope you enjoy the rest of PDAC.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks.